God Shiva speaks. The Father says, every soul is not the same. Each soul's status is his own. The story of the karma, actions of each soul is unique. One soul cannot be the same as another soul. All souls is number-wise. Gateway to Heaven, the 30th of May 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, because of not knowing me, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls, Shiv Baba, point of light Father, you have become such impure orphans. People say you are the purifier and the bestower of salvation for all. So how could the Gita or the Ganges be the purifier? Who made you so senseless? Ravan, the five vices of body consciousness, lust, greed, anger, and attachment made you senseless. Gateway to Heaven, the 30th of May 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, you say that I, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls, Shiv Baba, point of light Father, is omnipresent, but nothing seems to ring true with that idea. Even devotion couldn't continue because devotees remember me Shiv Baba. There is only one God and many devotees. Gateway to Heaven, the 30th of May 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, this earth is a human world, whereas in the subtle region there is angels. There is no tree there in the subtle region. The human world tree is here on earth. Therefore, I, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls, Shiv Baba, point of light Father, came and placed the urn of the nectar of knowledge on the heads of you mothers. In fact, there is no nectar. This is Raja Yoga knowledge from me, Shiv Baba. Gateway to Heaven, the 30th of May 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, those of you who disobey Srimad, elevated directions from me, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls, Shiv Baba, point of light Father, will be taken back home to the soul world by the evil spirit of Maya, which is sin to the songs. Rama, God is with you. There will then be very severe punishment. Anyone who doesn't follow Srimad will die. Dharam Raj will then take the full account. This is why I, Shiv Baba, gives you Brahmins, the malborn creations of Prajapita Brahma souls, very good Srimad. Beware of the wrong directions of Maya. It shouldn't be that you belong to me, Shiv Baba, and then perform sinful actions, for there would then have to be 100-fold punishment for each sinful action. Not to follow Srimad and to stop studying this Raja Yoga knowledge is to have bad wishes for yourself and not have mercy for yourself. Gateway to Heaven, the 30th of May 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, deities resident of heaven is soul conscious, not God conscious. When Maya, which is sin, entered this world cycle in the Copper Age, the deities became body conscious. At this time, new Brahmins, the more-born creations of Prajapita Brahma souls, who are to become deities once again, is now soul conscious and also God conscious. You Brahman souls know that at this time you are children of me, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls, Shiv Baba, point of light Father. You Brahman souls also know the occupation of me, Shiv Baba. This is pure pride. Gateway to Heaven, the 30th of May 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, I, incorporeal God Shiva, the one Father of all souls, Shiv Baba, point of light Father, enters the body of the soul who becomes the number one pure human being in the next world cycle. Only after I enter the ordinary old body of Prajapita Brahma can there be the Brahman community. Prajapita Brahma is needed here. The resident of the subtle region is the subtle Brahma. I, Shiv Baba, entered this gross Prajapita Brahma in order to make him into an angel. You Brahmins, the more creations of Prajapita Brahma souls, too becomes angels at the end with this Raja Yoga knowledge before destruction starts to take place. Gateway to Heaven, the 30th of May 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, you Brahmins, the more creations of Prajapita Brahma souls, have to become pure here in this whole impure world now called hell. You Brahman souls will then go back home to the soul world, and from the soul world you will take birth in the new pure world of heaven, in the beginning of the next world cycle once again. Gateway to Heaven, the 30th of May 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, you Brahmins, the more creations of Prajapita Brahma souls, don't indulge in either type of violence. To use the sword of lust is the strongest violence through which human beings experience sorrow from its beginning through the middle to the end which is now to come. People have been using the sword of lust from the Copper Age onwards until now, and it was from that time you souls started to fall from your stage of purity. Gateway to Heaven, the 30th of May 2022.